Edward was getting old. His bearings were worn, and he clanked as he puffed along the line. He was taking empty cattle cars to a market town. The sun shone, the birds sang, but Edward was headed for trouble. Come on, he puffed. Oh, shouted the cars. Edward puffed and clanked. The cars rattled and screamed. Some cows were nearby grazing. They were not used to trains, and the noise and smoke disturbed them. As Edward clanked by, some of the cows broke through the fence and ran across the line. A coupling was broken, and some of the cars were left behind. Edward had felt a jerk, but he didn't take much notice. He was used to cattle cars. Bother those cars, he thought. Why can't they come quietly? He was at the next station before either he or his driver realized what had happened. When Gordon and Henry heard about the accident, they laughed and they boasted. Fancy allowing cows to break your train. They wouldn't dare do that to us. We'd show them. Toby, however, was cross. You couldn't help it, Edward. They've never met cows. I have, and I know the trouble they can be. Later, Edward was being inspected by Charlie Murray, one of the railway's inspectors. I'm sorry, old boy, but you'll keep clanking until you get yourself to the works. Oh dear, and we're so busy too. You'll have to find the time then. Edward then noticed Charlie's face. Charlie, are you all right? I'm fine, Charlie said. Edward gave him a look. He could tell when Charlie was lying. Charlie... All right, old boy. I might have to retire soon. Edward was shocked. Charlie, you can't be serious. I wish I was, Edward, but I'm not as young as I used to be. But the thing is, I'm not ready to retire. But with the way things are going, I may have no choice. I wish there was something I could do, Edward said. Well, if I do end up having to put my uniform aside, the best thing you can do for me, dear boy, is to just keep taking care of yourself. Some days later, Gordon rushed through Edward's station with the express. Boop, boop. Mind the cows. Hurry, puffed Gordon. Don't make such a fuss, grumbled his coaches. A long stretch of line lay ahead. In the distance came a bridge. It seemed to Gordon that there was something on the bridge. His driver thought so too. Whoa, Gordon, he said and shut off steam. Said Gordon, it's only a cow. Shoo! Shoo! He moved slowly onto the bridge, but the cow wouldn't shoo. She had lost her calf and was feeling very lonely. Moo, she said sadly. Everyone tried to send her away, but the cow wouldn't go. Then Henry arrived. What's this? A cow? I'll settle her. Be off! Be off! Henry backed away nervously. I don't want to hurt her. At the next station, Henry's conductor told him about the cow and warned the signalman that the line was blocked. That must be Bluebell, said the porter. Her calf is here, ready to go to market. I'll send Percy to take her along. At the bridge, Bluebell was pleased to see her calf again, and the porter led them away. Not a word. Keep it dark, whispered Gordon and Henry to each other. They felt rather silly, but the story soon spread. Well, 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 chuckled Edward. Two big engines, afraid of a cow. Afraid? Rubbish, said Gordon. We didn't want the poor thing to hurt herself by running up against us. We stopped so as not to excite her. You see what I mean, my dear Edward? Yes, Gordon, said Edward. Gordon felt somehow that Edward saw only too well.